In this part of the video, we are talking about the different ways that employees can source evidence to prepare for their disciplinary hearing. Go ahead.
Well, the arbitration, your CCMA.
Or CCMA, right?
CCMA.
Yes.
So if they suspend you on a Friday or on a Thursday, for instance, and then your disciplinary hearing is on a Tuesday morning, so that in theory they've turned around and they said, well, we gave you 72 hours plus to prepare. In reality, you had 2 business days where you could actually contact the staff. You can only contact the staff by contacting your superior and letting them know that I need to speak to A, B, or C.
That's a very important point that Doug mentioned. If you have been suspended, you are not allowed to make contact with other employees. Unfortunately, it's one of those mechanisms in our labor law. If you need any documents or witnesses, you must approach the formal process in your workplace. Either contact your boss or contact the HR department. The best is to do so in writing and ask them for the evidence that you need. I highly recommend that you do not contact witnesses independently, meaning don't message them privately or phone them. That will be used against you. So if you're needing information from the company, put it down in an email and contact the HR or the boss directly.
When the disciplinary hearing, just because you've asked for the information doesn't necessarily mean you get it either. A lot of that stuff is dealt with the morning of your disciplinary hearing, where they say, here's that, or maybe they don't. It's really up in the air. The main point that I took away from this is that the company has made the decision to fire me, get me out of the way. This is the one and only chance for me to actually gather evidence. So I went and I installed a recording app on my phone. When I was there, I made sure to film the offices as much as possible, to build up as much evidence as possible, to prove where my desk was, to prove where other people's, and most importantly, when the disciplinary hearing starts up, I asserted my right to record the meeting, to create my own minutes. The disciplinary process means that you are entitled to those minutes, but it doesn't mean you're necessarily going to get them. By having a physical recording of the events in question, when you go to CCMA, it's not an if, it's a when you go to CCMA, you are armed with facts, where you can prove that witnesses were not allowed, that the chairman was biased. Otherwise, it's very difficult. How do you prove the tone of the chairman when he said something? How do you do it? The easiest way is to actually record it. When you go into your disciplinary hearing, this is your last chance to gather real evidence on the facts of the situation. Don't forget, there are many, many other ways to source evidence, and some you haven't even thought of. I was able to prove my location using my cell phone's GPS tracker. I was not at that place at that time, and I can prove it because my phone wasn't there and my phone was with me. This was something that happened months ago, but you can prove it. You think, yeah. Another thing is WhatsApp. WhatsApp is a common tool used. WhatsApp backs up, and your chances are on your phone you've got a WhatsApp backup. If you can get that WhatsApp data, the communications that go up, your voice notes, it proves a lot of tones, your WhatsApp groups that you were on,
status updates,
all of that stuff. Yeah. You can gather all of that information. It proves a lot what was going on at a particular time.
Emails on your phone.
Emails on your phone is another one. Many company emails are backed up automatically on your phone.
Phone call logs.
Phone call logs. There's a lot of digital evidence. Everywhere we go, we're leaving a digital trace. So even though you can't contact anyone, there's a lot of information that you probably have on your own devices that you didn't even realize that you had. A group, a WhatsApp group for Christmas that you might have been part of. And in that naughty information was, the boss shared a naughty picture with you on that time, yet he's charging you for doing something naughty at work. Now you can turn around and prove that, hold on a second, look here, look there, that's a double standard.
Sure. So viewers, that is the important aspect. If you're trying to get information for your disciplinary hearing or your CCMA case, those are some of the areas to look at. Stay tuned for more videos. I hope you enjoyed this. Of course, if you need an appointment, you're more than welcome to click the link below and book an appointment. I'll speak to you soon.